Hello, folks, and welcome to the Club Passim live stream. Welcome back to my field of sheep, because we are back in our respective homes for tonight. As you folks know, unfortunately, we had to cancel the in-person Honeysuckle show for tonight, but it was just because of snow, so not for anything too bad. I hope you folks are enjoying your evening. Before we get to your music, I want to talk to you just a little bit about Passim and what we do here. We're a nonprofit organization, and we've been running as a nonprofit for 20 odd years. I can never remember the number. But we've been a venue in Harvard Square for over 60. And on and off over the last couple years, we have been bringing our shows to you here on our live stream, wherever you are. Sometimes we are streaming from artists' houses. Sometimes we are live streaming from an empty club and getting to show you the stage as well. Tonight, we're going to be handing things over to Honeysuckle at their home in New York. But if you would like to donate to support the band and Passim so that we can continue to bring you shows like this, both in person and online, you can go to passim.org/stream. It's a suggested donation of $20 for tonight, and you didn't even have to pay for parking. You didn't even have to shovel your car out. So anything that you can donate is greatly appreciated. And if you can't give, please. We want you to enjoy the show, but you can also help us out by sharing this stream with your friends so that more folks can enjoy the wonderful music of Honeysuckle. You can also go to honeysuckleband.com and pick up their merch. They've got a handful of albums up on their Bandcamp, and they are working on some brand new music. So be sure to sign up for their mailing list so you can hear when that new EP is going to be coming out. I also want to thank folks. We recently wrapped up our end of year fundraising campaign, and it was a great success. We raised over our goal, just a little bit over. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for continuing to support us and live music. And I would love to introduce to you our band for this evening. Please welcome up Honeysuckle.
Hello, Abby.
Hey, folks. One thing I wanted to ask was, are you folks snowed in where you are, or are you just snowed out of Boston?
We are snowed out of Boston.
Oh, okay.
We got some snow, but not enough to be, magical and fun. Like it hopefully is there. Hopefully not apocalyptic, but...
No, we haven't gotten to snowpocalypse yet, but
Okay.
there's more winter, so we'll see. For folks who are familiar with Passim, you might have heard of the Iguana Music Fund before. Honeysuckle was a recipient of the Iguana Music Fund a few years ago, but they also just received another Iguana grant this year. Holly, could you tell us what that money is going to be going towards this year?
Well, we are working on a batch of new songs, and we're going to play one of them for you tonight, so you can get a little sampler, as it were. And we are trying our darndest to make a new EP. So we're really grateful to Iguana and Passim for helping us out, because it's a bit of a tumultuous year, and it's only just started. So that is really going to go a very long way in helping us make this project come to reality.
Awesome. Well, excited to hear the new music. Excited to hear the old music. Take it away, Honeysuckle.
Thanks, Abby.
All right.
Last Saturday night, when we were standing by the pool, I saw you smile. I think you thought I was a fool. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. In the parking lot, smoking cigarettes and acting cool with a bottle of gin. These memories can be so cruel. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. cross that bridge, and home is in the rearview mirror. I'll keep it all in the memories that I hold dear. I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. I really miss you when I'm gone. I'm gone. As I get older, I see all the people that I once called friends.
All right, hello, Internet. Oh, Holly's clicking the comments tab. And there you are. Hello, all of you.
If you're on YouTube, we can't see what you're saying, and I'm sorry, but we love you. This is a song called Untouchable, and it is from our most recent released album called Great Divide.
Don't make me strange, yeah. I never got what was so unlovable about me. Pack of smokes rolled up your sleeve. You always try so hard to be untouchable. Tell me, aren't you lonely yet? You come to find the sweetest hours you missed her for growing pains. Some people build a wall and think that they're free. I never knew how hard a heart could be. You made a home, threw away the key. You made a choice to live without me. Why is it so hard to find what you want when it's been in front of you the whole time? You only want it once it's gone. I've seen it come and go like this for too long. Well, life is forgiveness, life is for moving on. But you could have had so much given to you with open arms. Some people build a wall and think that they're free. I never without me.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Yes, the Honey Mom quilt. That's very well put. My mom made our decorative banner back there. And I think I heard a comment about Chris's hair. It is coming back. It is reaching its circular form once more.
Yes, it's true. My powers are growing.
But eventually it reaches peak roundness and then it starts flopping. The flop that's when you know it's gone a little bit too far.
Yeah. And then my new routine is I just chop it all off, do the whole ride all over again.
This song's called Gaslight. I think we've got Virginia and Louisiana and Somerville. And the
Heard what you said, I heard what you said. Rolled off of the curb and into the gutter. You love me more, you love me more. You love me more, you love me more.
I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over.
What goes unsaid still lies beneath. Carves into your chest and into your slumber. And I dragged you down, I dragged you down. I dragged you down, down too deep.
I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over. I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over.
Wish I could go, wish I could go back. But there's too much time and distance between us. And you need it more, you need it more. You need it more than I could afford.
I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight
Michael's here, and you're one of our very most dedicated streamer fans, that's for sure. And one of these days, we will make it to the UK for you, just for you, a private concert. And oh, the Hansons are on here. And so this song is called Shadow Dance, and it's a new one that we've been working on. It's unrecorded, but we plan to have it be in that batch of new songs that the Iguana Music Fund is helping to record. If you don't know about the Iguana Music Fund, it's a really incredible grant program that Passim has set up, and it has helped so very many artists in our community do really incredible and interesting things. It's not just recording projects. It could be to help you get an instrument. It could help you help fund, education. I think someone at one point was studying the different types of like tambourine playing from different regions of South America. Just like really interesting projects that wouldn't be possible without things like the Iguana Music Fund. So we feel very, very fortunate to have received one this year, and we received one in 2016, I believe, or 2015, that helped fund our first full-length release. And that really, I just can't really stress how important that was for us at an early point in our career, and how once you have that kind of key product, that thing that you can show to the world, it just helps everything else kind of fall into place, and just really helped start our career as we know it. So we're really grateful to Passim and the Iguana Music Fund in so many ways. So we're going to do our darndest to bring you a good new project in this new year. So anyway, this is Shadow Dance, and the Hansons got to hear it first, but this is, only the second time that it's been played live, so it's still pretty fresh. Not quite first, but second is good.
Death is on to our feet like a shadow. The tragic graces we waltz to our life song. Pirouette down the streets of your hometown. No use trying to pretend, 'cause we all live with the end. When I die, wipe my prints from the fretboard, unbraid all of the words from my songs, cast my bones in Lake Ponderay shallows, and don't let me hang around, 'cause the dead tend to bring the mood down. I could never be someone else like as a shadow dance, shadow dance. The night falls with one last chance, and I thought you'd never ask, never ask. Somewhere there's a great tower of records, trials, trials, and ultimate failures. Things you said at inopportune moments. That's the life you have led. The fates boil you down to a thread. Pearly gates or every incarnation. When my life hits the last stop at the station, I will savor every emotion. But we all live with regrets. Was a life well spent. I could never be someone else like as a shadow dance, shadow dance.
This song is called Two Stone Birds. I have to get used to streaming flow again. And it is off of Great Divide, which we put out this last year. And it's about trying to navigate the airport with a set of family heirlooms, two being like little porcelain birds, and one being a wooden jewelry box that my great-grandpa made. And, I think there's just a real reason why wooden luggage never caught on. And I don't know, I don't think I'm an overly emotional person, but there's something about any time I have to get on an airplane, I can just cry at the drop of a hat. And I was trying to navigate with this wooden box, and one of the flights was on a little tiny plane where you couldn't bring like your luggage size carry-on. You had to put it on a little cart, and then it would disappear someplace mysterious and then hopefully resurface as you went to your next flight. And I just was certain that it was going to come back nothing but splinters, and I was just absolutely sobbing as I put it on the little cart, sobbing the whole entire flight, sobbing. But as I went to get off the plane, one of the stewardesses or flight attendants had grabbed my wooden box and they put it in their closet on the flight so that it would be safe. They knew where it was, they could pat it and it wasn't going to get splintered. And they presented it to me and they were so happy and I was very happy, but afterwards I was like, I was crying that whole flight. They could have just come up and told me like, it's okay, we put it in the closet, it's right here, it's fine, it's not underneath in the cargo getting demolished. No, I cried for an hour and a half, and then, but it was fine, so I guess it's fine that they did that, but it was a little more theatrical that way, but I would have preferred them to just tell me. So anyway, this is a song.
Two stone birds in a jewelry box are all that's left of a legacy of someone I've never met. But their memories live inside me, in my bones. And I try to carry, but it gets so heavy, yeah, it gets so heavy. People staring, asking questions, but they forget all the people they are carrying down themselves. I try to carry, but it gets so heavy, it gets so heavy. Never live inside my bones, live inside my bones. Two stone birds.
All right.
Well, thank you, folks. I was worried I was in danger of oversharing there, but I will just keep blabbing. This song is called "It's Getting Late," and it's off that self-titled record of ours that we made with the help of an Iguana Music Fund grant. And yeah, if you can, definitely donate. It's greatly appreciated. And Passim is a venue that we just love a whole bunch. So whatever we or anybody can do to keep them going and keep the music happening, we are in favor of supporting them. Here's a song.
So it goes, roll the dice and the cards fall. Make me a nice strong drink to hold back the tears and the memories. I must have lived 100 lifetimes. I know that our times are crooked road. I don't expect for you to know me, but I wonder if you could guide me home. It's getting late. It's getting late. So it seems, trading the picket fence for some childish dreams, and in your wedding ring, you're haunted by the ghost of a good outfit. I must have spent 100 lifetimes to know that our times are crooked road, just for you to get to know me. So now I wonder if you could guide me home. It's getting late. It's getting late. Time let go of me. You've taken all that I can give. Leave me something I can hold. Leave me something I can hold. So we fall, try to make sense of it all. Your eyes grow dark, your heart beats turn to a funeral march. But it's just that changing of the seasons. I know you never really knew yourself, but I'll still try to find a reason for why you would put me through this hell. But it's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting
This song's called Something Worth Having, and it's just kind of about, I wrote it in the space of time between when I graduated high school and before going to college, and it was an interesting span of time. I went on the first tours that I ever went on and wrote a lot of music, and it was a great time, and it was a strange time. I took a bunch of very odd jobs, and for a while I was taking care of a woman's dogs, and she had a really cool cabin on the river that fed into Lake Pondere where I grew up. And I was painting her house and taking care of her dogs, but I got to live in her house, which was kind of cool, and just kind of a bizarre summer. And the river flooded during that time, and so that's anyway, just anecdotally, certain things from that period of time fell into this song. And one funny story about that period of time, she had these like little schnauzers in a big lab, and I was dead asleep one night, and I hear this like yapping, like desperate yapping in the backyard. Like, oh no, oh God. It's that kind of a sleep where you're like, well, if I ignore it, maybe it'll go away, like when the smoke detector's going off, and you're like, how real of an emergency is it though? Like a real one? But eventually I got out of bed, and I went into the yard, and he would not leave this tree alone. And I'm just like yelling at the dog is yapping, and I go to grab him, and I realize there's a possum in the tree, like not very far up the tree, that he is trying to attack, but it is like 3 times as big as he is. And, anyway, eventually I scooped him up, and none of us got rabies or anything like that. And I think actually possums are good, right? I don't know. But in any case, the possum didn't end up in the song, but the flood did. So you got to make cuts somewhere.
Baby, please lay me down in the soil where I can sleep for a little while. 'Cause I've been running so long that my skin's turned to ash, and my heart's made of coal, my soul's made of glass. I'd like to grow again to something worth having. Been watching the night as it crashes in waves, pulling me under, cleansing my soul in its own way. But the moon looks fine from where I lay, bottle in my hands, no one left to pray from the bottom of a well. Is this heaven or hell? Days are haunted by my nights, and all I'm asking you for is a light to see by, a light to see by. I'm tired of chasing shadows around through the dark alleys of this tired town on the sleepy West Coast. But every time I try to go, my eyes spill over like the muddy shores of this swollen river that I call home. Someday I'll shatter that mirror in my soul. Let all the shards reflect the golden praise of the sun. Then time would lose its hold on me. I'd be free of how the world perceives. They'd let me be, let me grow again, something worth having.
No rabies from possums. That's right. That's the that's the good thing about them. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry, possums. Well, and I have to say the feeling is mutual. When we were streaming early in the pandemic, and even now, it just felt like kind of a lifeline, you know. Without you guys on the other end of this portal, watching and listening, we're just kind of screaming into the void by ourselves, and that isn't very reassuring. But knowing that we have this online community that we get to periodically bring back into the in-person real world is really a huge comfort when things change. It's really nice to know that we have this and we have you, and I'm glad it's a comfort to you as well, so it makes it feel, you know, worth it. I'd love to offer my, you know, comfort and support however I can, because we're in weird times still. It's a bummer, but we are. But we can get through it. And this song is called To the Grave. I have the worst song titles for trying to be uplifting, so I apologize. But that's just how we are. I can't really blame that on Chris. Anytime we write a song together, I'm like, doom and gloom and sad and birds, and then whatever he writes is part of it is like, but it's okay, you know.
Let's get sad.
Who even started this? Now I can't even tell. Time moves faster than my memory anyhow. Yeah, low and blue the way the basement used to smell. The pictures on the walls and all the stories that they tell. Secret almost taken to the grave. What was it you were trying to say? Your daughter is a stranger, I know you know very well. While you were listening to Joni late at night and not in bed, you are my sunshine, is still playing in my Kitchen secrets I tried to sweep under the floor. If not for the fear, I don't know what I'm running for. But to the grave I'll brush away and try just to ignore. Time won't heal you. Secret almost taken to the grave. The words that you were trying to say. Secret almost taken to the grave. Was it cruel or was it brave? She's why my will is strong when my heart is weak. Drinking till 3 a.m. by the kitchen sink. It's quiet out on the road. It all comes back to me in waves and waves and waves.
Please, please keep the applause down.
Something about the silence of live streams is so funny.
This song is called Firestarter. And writing this song, I don't think this has really happened with any other song that I've written, but I had the first verse written and in a voice memo for a few years. And I wrote the first part. We had just graduated from college, and we just weren't really sure what we wanted to do or what life was going to look like, where we wanted to live, etc., etc. And so that's kind of like the rootless wandering inspiration to the first part of the song. And so years later, I was sitting in our kitchen in Somerville, and I was just sort of looking for old ideas that maybe I could expand upon, and I found that first verse and kind of, relearned whatever it was that I did. And the rest of the song just popped right out. And it's kind of funny how, I just could not get past the first verse. And it just was abandoned, and there's so many ideas like that just, just stay abandoned. It's just like, well, guess it didn't want to be a full song, just wanted to be a couple lines, that's fine. And yeah, I don't know why at that point in life things changed, and it became something else, and it became a real song. Yeah.
1, 2, real song.
I've been singing for my supper for so goddamn long. It's been 10 years now, sang my songs for kings and clowns, and I'm going home again. The summer's here fine, but I've been drinking all the time, and I'm going straight now. Am I my mother's daughter? Am I my father's daughter? How much is just me? Famous was just a tempting mistress, alone in the night. I was a coward way back then, but now I'm here again. I tell you I won't give in. And I finally found the time to look you squarely in the eyes and tell you you've wronged me. Was I just weak and faltered, a fool with a gambling problem? How much were my dreams? I can walk the sands of my life all on my own. I know just what I did. Now I made my bed, or I'm gonna lie in it. But I quit my drinking wine on stage. They're crying in the lights and praying on me. Am I a saintly martyr? Am I a fire starter? Is it all inside of me? Who knows just what they're supposed to be? My words just gets the best of me.
This song's called Evergreen, and it's one that Chris and I wrote together. And it doesn't perfectly prove my point, but Chris's contribution was the chords, and then the word evergreen. And he was like, I'm sick of you not using any of my ideas, blah, blah, blah. And so I scurried away with the word evergreen and some chords, and I used that to write a song about childhood trauma. It could have been anything, really.
You know, I don't know if I was that whiny.
No, he just said, oh, would you please consider maybe using this idea to write a song? Please?
Yeah, that's more how I talk, right? I'm gonna start the spa.
Welcome to Blonde Gary Spa. Oh, we'd love to hear the ukulele version of Great Divide. That would be really cool. You'll hear it tonight, don't worry. Yes, evergreen is a very beautiful word, so he smithed it quite well. He is a very good writer, he's just shy.
shake it off. The delicate wings of that lunar moth. Piles of shit on the table, papers and cloth. Running around with bare feet on dry pine needles. Be the catalyst for the good and bad in people. Twisted up like the corners of my mouth. When they cut down the trees behind our old house, I tried to picture them, how they stood tall and proud, silent witnesses now torn to the ground. How many rings were my family a part of? Being hauled down the hill and into the sawmill, splintered apart or burned up, turned into ash. Evergreen.
Okay.
Well, I think that I am still shy, but I've developed some sort of alter ego. Or I am a Gemini, so maybe this is my other half, is the chatty while playing music half. All right, this song's called A Little Less Alone.
There is no love wasted. We are all about the world. We are all that we have lost. Why do you look so sad? Why do I love it when it makes me feel a little less alone? When you falter, don't leave a note, walk through my door. It's in the way, the way forward just tends to lead back down again. It's in the way, all of my goddamn friends think I'm sort of fenceless and that silence doesn't mean a thing at all. But I am a quiet voice, it's the will that means the most. If you would like to talk to me about strength, when you falter, don't leave a note, walk through my door. It's in the way, the way forward fall for a distant skyline. Ride on much like cutting ties, even if it makes me more alone. Even if it makes me more alone. When you falter, don't leave a note, walk through my door. It's in the way, the way forward just tends to lead back down again. It's in the way, the way.
We just have a handful more for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry about the last minute change, but hopefully you all are shoveled out and are enjoying some hot cocoa now. I wish that we could have been there in person, but we'll be there in May, and we're very excited about that. I've been dreaming about the Passim burgers and the fried cauliflower. I have attempted to make the cauliflower at home a couple of times. You know, it's pretty good. You know, it's worth the burns and the frustration, but it's just not. It's not as good as when Harvey makes it. You know, it's not as good as it is at Passim. So we'll get there soon. We'll have that good food and beverage and good company. And they have lots and lots of wonderful shows on the calendar. So if you live in that area, hopefully you can make it there sooner than May. Like I said, lots of great artists and acts coming up. And we will just wait patiently as we can until spring when we get to be there with you. I know I heard about the chicken tenders, and I'm pretty excited. It's going to be very hard to choose what to eat. I don't know. I'm going to have to arrange some kind of sampler, I think, so I can hit all the nostalgia points. I'll have to come in and volunteer somehow so I can get some food. This song's called Deep Blue Eyes.
Chicken and fries.
Take me back to the day when I nearly drowned in your deep blue eyes. The air was warm, restless, and I watched the words from your lips. Waves were crashing all around me. When time starts moving too fast, I start to lose my grip on the past. But I would trade all my yesterdays for one more day with you. I don't know which way we are being pulled, but the stars are sewn into the sky to guide us on our way. Down, down into your arms. passenger in a stolen car. You trust somebody, then they take it all too far. But there's nothing too surprising about what you did. There's nothing too surprising about any of it. How does it feel to be caught in a cage? So many nights I thought I'd die of rage. But there's nothing too surprising about what I did. There's nothing too surprising about any of it. You don't know what lives inside you till you've reached the bottom of the well. You could see me and I know that I'm in hell. When they came for me, well, I got up and ran. Was it me who drove their knife through face hands? There's nothing too surprising about why I did. There's nothing too surprising about any of it. And that night you walked out in the snow. Quiet peace, you hoped you'd die out in the cold. But there's nothing too surprising about why you did. There's nothing too surprising about any of it. You don't know what lives inside you till you've reached the bottom of the well. You could see me and I know that I'm in hell.
Well, thank you all so much for listening and tuning in. Well, if we were on stage, we would have one more song. But we've got this song and then another song. And then we're probably going to get into our jammies and watch TV.
We're
and,
both already in slippers. I was thinking about
yeah,
that.
that is true.
Very casual.
That is a nice thing. But Passim, I will dress up for you when we get there in person. I will wear real shoes. I may even put on lipstick. We'll see how crazy things get. I actually have my robe on the floor next to me, waiting.
You should put it on for the encore.
I can do that. But anyway, this song's called Great Divide, and we're so grateful for all of you. And we should maybe have some spring tour dates to announce soon. So you'll be able to find those at honeysuckleband.com or any of our social media places. Thanks, Abby. Right there.
One, two, wait, sorry. One.
Here's my advice. Stop thinking it over, start carrying through. There's more to life than taxes paid and taxes due. When you cross that great divide, what will be true? Sometimes you'll win, but it's more often that you'll lose. The pain you feel, you think that no one else can see. A victim of the world's loneliest disease. When you cross that great divide, what will be true? Sometimes the hero and the villain is you too. Who needs divinity if it's unforgiving? All we do is make mistakes. All that we love will pass away. So what more can they really take? Some thoughts they ring bright and clear just like a bell. Sometimes they lead the general direction of hell. When you cross that great divide, what will be true? Dreams speak to you, but they don't always tell the truth. Don't believe time will take my hurt away. I'll mold it like puzzle pieces made of clay. When you cross that great divide, what will be true? Sometimes the sculptor and the subject is you too. All we do is make mistakes. All that we love will pass away. So what more can they really take?
All right. Normally this is where you'd be clapping.
We're
And
gonna
we'd be
walk
walking
off
off.
stage. Oh no, we're definitely done. Definitely don't know any more songs. Really, we're like either walking through the crowd awkwardly, or we went out the back door, which just leads to the coldness and the dumpster.
Duh, coldness.
They're cold. Oh, but they came back. They know one more song.
And she's got a robe.
So thank you guys so much. Consider making a donation. We appreciate it. The club appreciates it. Or if you live in the Boston area, Cambridge, Somerville, greater area, consider becoming a member. Discounts on tickets. They've got a school of music. Lots of really wonderful, fabulous, terrific stuff. So think about it. Why don't you just think about it?
Why do you think about putting a capo on?
No. Okay, this song's called Canary. We love you. We'll leave you alone after this song. I hope you had a good night.
gaining white and losing black. In the dark, don't need to be scared, 'cause I will be your guiding hand. And in the shafts when they wouldn't come back, gold red faces dressed in black, the dormant limbs had sealed their fate without a warning. They knew too late. In the dark, don't need to be scared, 'cause I will be your guiding hand. Scorched throats sang funeral songs and asked why they had been undone, until when every like the sun came down, down, down into the mines. Now trees and leaves grow through the floor, and in the mines there rots the ore. And for those who never came back, canary sings for those dressed in black. In the dark, don't need to be scared, 'cause I will be your guiding hand. Thank you all. Good night.
Honeysuckle! Yeah! I'm clapping for everyone that can't. Also, as I'm sure many other folks were too, I was singing along backstage as well. So good to see you folks. As a reminder, people can donate to support both Passim and Honeysuckle. If you go to passim.org/stream, there is a PayPal donate link there. Everything's going to be split between us, so we can continue to present live music even when we can't be in the club, and so that Honeysuckle can continue to make a living as artists. Also, be sure to go to their website, check out their music if you don't already have it. You heard some of the old gems, but also some brand new stuff that's going to be on that upcoming EP. So be sure to follow them on the socials, on the email list, so you can hear when that new music is going to be coming out. Looking forward to having you guys back in person. May 20th, Friday, May 20th is that rescheduled date. Folks that already had tickets, those are going to be good for the new date. And if you didn't have tickets yet, now you have a few months to get on board. So thank you everyone for tuning in from around the world. We had folks from all over. And thank you, Holly and Chris. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you too, Abby. Thank you.
Awesome. We will see you soon in person. Good night, folks.